This is the 2020 Mazda CX-9 GS-L all-wheel drive. This vehicle comes in with a turbocharged 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine with a 6-speed automatic transmission, coming in this beautiful 6-seater SUV in this soul red metallic. Let's go have a look inside. Taking a look inside of the CX-9. To get inside, press the button on the door handle. It'll automatically unlock the door for you with its remote keyless entry. Inside, we do have a very soft leather armrest with power locks, windows, and mirrors, with a little bit of decent storage in the door panel. Inside, we have this beautiful black leather seats with power on the driver's side and the passenger side with the lumbar support. We have a nice sunroof in this unit. Let's go have a look inside. This is a push-to-start button vehicle. Let's start it right up. Starts up just beautifully. We have a nice digital and analog gauge cluster mix with the digital gauge on the right-hand side. We have a nice leather-wrapped steering wheel in here. Got a button for a power trunk, our lane keep assist off, and our off-road traction control assist. Automatic headlights, as well as your fog lights. And you do have your auto rain sensing wipers available as well. They have a couple things you can go through in the digital gauge cluster, like your trip information, you have your service due, and your lane keep assist, and your adaptive cruise control informations, and many stuff like that. All accessible here in the digital gauge cluster. You have your adaptive cruise control settings here on the right hand side. You can adjust the distance. When you do have it on, you can customize the distance of your adaptive cruise control. Left hand side, you have your multimedia control functions, as well as Bluetooth here on the left hand side. Your push to start button. A very nice infotainment system here. You do get your fuel economy monitor and vehicle status monitor, as well as your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, all accessible here in the application setting. You have your audio entertainment. Get access to your AM, FM, AHA, Pandora, Stitcher, Bluetooth, USB connections, and of course you do get your auxiliary and Bluetooth, as well as your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto accessible here in this audio entertainment system. You have your phone settings for when you do have your Bluetooth connected. Get access to your recents, contacts, favorites, all that good stuff, all accessible in the communications tab. You do have your navigation available. When you do have your SD card equipped, contact your Mazda dealer. There are a couple settings you can go through within the display settings. You do have your safety settings available as well. You do have a distance recognition support system, which works around your adaptive cruise control. It will try to alert you of the distance between the vehicle in front of you, whether you're too close or too far. This is going to be turned on even when your cruise control isn't activated, but it'll work around with your adaptive cruise control when it is on. SBS, SCBS is the forward collision warning system for a Mazda. You can customize the warning distance and the warning volume. You have your blind spot monitoring systems on both your side view mirrors. You do have our lane keep assist system with the intervention and the lane departure alert warning. So we'll try to keep you in between those lanes and those long highway trips as well. If you work that with your adaptive cruise control, you do have a very hybrid autonomous driving on the highway. Very nice to have on those long road trips. Two big air vents here in the front with their hazard light. We do have our heated steering wheel, or heated seats for both driver and passenger. You have your automatic dual zone climate control. A little bit of a storage component down here. The wrap steering wheel with your backup camera with the guidelines. You do have the option to put it in your Totonic Sport mode and shift your own gears as well. You do have the Sport mode activated. It will come up here in your digital gauge cluster. Electronic parking brake and auto hold for those red lights. You do have your quick start buttons for your audio entertainment, your infotainment screen. You have your navigation, home, audio entertainment, your favorites, and your volume knob as well. You have some decent storage for two cup holders. A nice middle center armrest that opens up in two ways. You have your USB and auxiliary inputs, as well as your SD card input, and a little bit of storage component there. A nice tilt-in sliding sunroof, all accessible with these buttons right here. Your interior lighting, as well as a nice sunglasses holder that comes down smoothly. Very nice interior in here, guys. Let's go take a look outside. Taking a look outside of this Mazda CX-9 GS-L, we do have our LED headlights, our LED fog lights, a beautiful CX-9 front end grille with your alloy wheels. chrome exterior trimming, rear tinted windows, and the Soul Red Metallic is in immaculate condition. I love this color. You have a rear dual exhaust and a power trunk, of course. I love the rear ends of the CX-9 with the chrome trimming in the rear. This is a 6-seater unit, and even with the 6 seats up, you do have a lot of storage here. In the trunk, you have a little component for extra storage as well, and the 12-volt inputs there. I'll show you guys more when we get in the back. Taking a look at the backseat door panel, we do have our very same soft leather armrest, just like the front. Our power windows and a little bit of storage here in the door panel. We got our very nice rear captain's chairs with their foldable armrests. A little bit of storage and a 2-fold component on the passenger and driver seat. The rear heated seats for the left and right side of the captain's chairs. Very nice leather seats. We have our automatic rear climate control available, as well as our rear air vents. We have our 2 cup holders down here and a little bit of storage component. We have a middle pass-through to the 3rd row seating. You can fold down the seat with the click of this button right here. You'll fold it down and also push forward to get easy accessibility to the 3rd row. You need to get your 6 seats back here. They're not small at all. Definitely was not compensated for the size. And a little bit of storage here with 2 cup holders in the rear. So that is going to wrap it up here for this 2020 Mazda CX-9 GS-L all-wheel drive. If you guys have any more questions or want more information about this unit, please visit us at parkmazda.ca. Let's hope to get you booked in for a test drive. Thanks for watching, everybody.